All right, so good morning or good afternoon, Bryn. And I know, of course, Bryn's the only one watching these videos, so that's why I'm addressing this to Bryn. Thank you, Bryn, for doing this because it makes it so much more interesting for me to make a video for somebody instead of just plain nobody. So thank you again, Bryn, for paying attention to these and doing some work, and maybe if you could get some of your other peeps to do some work, that would be even better. Okay, so graphing y equals x squared. So x squared means we're going to be graphing a parabola, a U-shaped or an N-shaped thing. We know that because the highest power is 2. So this graph starts with the vertex. Remember, the vertex is the pointy part of the graph, or actually the kind of the pointy part. And we'll just go over this many here. And if we wanted to start doing some numbers and just putting numbers in here, we could put them in and we'd get the same result. So I'm actually going to do that. So I'm going to start with 2. I'm going to start and I'm going to go right to left. So we're going to start with x is 2. I'm going to plug that right in here. 2 to the second power is 4. So we have a point here that's 2, 4, right up here. 2, 4. And then we have 1 squared. 1 times 1, of course, is 1. So we got that right there. And then we put in 0. 0 squared. 0 times 0 is 0. That's right there. Then we have negative 1. Negative 1 squared. Negative 1 times negative 1 is, well, 1. And negative 2 squared is 4. So our basic parabola looks like this. Just missed that point. I'll just make it bigger. Now we hit it. And so there's our basic parabola. So I want to go through this quickly. So we've seen this already before, so we're just going to move on. All right, so the number in front of the x squared we kind of treat like it's a slope. So if this was a slope, we'd say up 4 over 1. So that's what we're going to do. And we just learned that the vertex of this guy right here is going to be at 0, 0. So this guy is also going to have 0, 0. We'll talk about moving the vertex in the next graph. So from the vertex, we're going to go up 4 over 1. So up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And we're going to do that in both directions because parabolas are symmetric, so they're the same on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1 the other way. And then we just connect the dots in a curvy kind of way. Make sure we're curvy. And there we are. That's 4x squared over 1 up 4. So you can see that this one is just taller and skinnier than this one, and that makes sense because 4 is bigger than 1. Okay, if we add or subtract a number on the inside of the parentheses, inside of the function, we're going to move it to the right or the left, opposite of what you think. So right or left, opposite of what you expect. So you would expect this to go left 3, but it really goes right 3. So for our purposes, we're just going to have our graph. I'm just going to kind of draw the right side of the graph over here because that's all we need. And 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We didn't really need those. So it says that the vertex is 3 to the right of where it usually is. Well, it's usually right there, so we're going to move it 3 to the right. So it's usually right here, so 3 to the right is right here. And then if we think about the number in front of this, remember that's the slope, and that number of course is 1, and we have 1 over 1. So we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And those give us 2 new points, and for those of you who worked on IXL, Bryn, all you have to do is find the vertex and the next 2 points and make your graph. And there we are. So we went to the right 3. If we add or subtract on the inside, we move right, left, opposite of what you think. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be a quick lesson here. All right, if we add or subtract a number on the outside of the function, so x squared, no parentheses, minus 2, that means move down 2, just like you expect. So when I say move down 2, I mean the vertex is going to move down 2. So ordinarily, the vertex is right here, but we're going to move it down 2. 1, 2. So down 2 to right here. And then from there, we're going to go the slope. The slope is 1 over 1. So So we go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and we connect the dots, and we make another U shape. All right, last one. We're going to combine all 3 parts here. So we're going to move right, left, we're going to move up, down, and we're going to have a little slope action. So first thing we need to do is figure out where the vertex is. So here it says x plus 3, and we'd think we're supposed to go 3 to the right. That's what you'd expect, but we always do the opposite of what you expect inside. So we're going to go left 3, up 1. So first we find out, or we plot the vertex. So we go left 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1. So left 3, up 1, and we're right there. And then the slope, quote unquote slope, right? It's not really slope, we just treat it like slope. Slope is only for straight lines, y equals mx plus b, but we treat it like it's a slope for the moment. So that means down 2 over 1. So from the vertex, we're going to go down 2 over 1 to the right. Where am I? Right here. Down 2 over 1 to the right, and down 2 over 1 to the left. And we connect the dots, and we make an N-shaped thing. So remember, if the number in front of this whole squared mess is negative, we're upside down, we make an N. If it's not negative and it's positive, we make a U. And that, Bryn, is your lesson for the day. Hopefully you guys are doing well, being well and safe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday.